down there. Howdy everyone. Welcome to what will hopefully be a fantastic video. It's been a while, not going to lie. I'm also not going to bore you with excuses, but I have had the intention to create.
And at this point, she still proceeded to list every single one of those excuses.
We've got a fun few days ahead anyway. I'm actually flying out to Germany this afternoon, which is the purpose of this video. I'm going to the Grinduro, which is a gravel event, and according to the website, it has a good party to race ratio, I think it says. So it should be an absolute hoot. I fly at 6 though, so I'm just riding for a couple of hours now. I'm wearing a skin suit, aero suit, as you can see, just for morale really. And I also stopped at a very cool bakery in a town called Fouchard, which I believe will become the next big Instagram Girona sensation, and I think I'm the first one to find it. I've just made a quick stop at the car wash because my bike has been getting rather filthy recently. I have far too much stuff for only 3 nights away, but you can never be too sure. The weather does look a little bit iffy for this weekend, so I have packed for every eventuality. I am prepared. I'm just walking out of the old town to where my beloved car, mi coche, is parked, Bruno. But before I get to Bruno, I think I'm going to make a pit stop at La Comuna, which is one of my favourite cafes here in Girona. Get some lunch, do some work on my laptop, and then we'll hit the road. Then I'll introduce you to Bruno. You can't go anywhere without seeing people, you know.
No, I don't want to see it. I want to leave.
Hey, hands off! Okay everyone, just coming up on your left we have my pride and joy, Bruno the BMW. Here he is in all his glory. I'm not going to show you the number plate because I don't think that's what you're supposed to do, even though I'm not quite sure what you could do if you knew my number plate. Okay. How have you been, Bruno? Long time no see. I've just come to the realization that I have forgotten my toothbrush and chamois cream. Great. Also, I'm going to take this moment while I'm stationary at some traffic lights to apologise for this really large pimple on my chin that I have just kept picking. It's not a good look, but sorry about it. Can't do anything to hide that one. Ciao Bruno, see you in a bit. It's been an absolute pleasure. When the flight's getting ready to depart, are you a sitter or a queue stander? If you're one of those people that stands for at least half an hour waiting for the plane, I'm not sure we could be friends. In true Ryanair fashion, we're flying over an hour and a half late. Wow, we've made it. The night is young. Someone let us in. Welcome to Friday morning in Germany. It's a little bit cold, but not as cold as I expected. It's quite lovely and peaceful actually. Let's see what this Friday brings. Let's get it started with some breakfast. Willkommen. We're staying at this lovely hotel that is around 5 kilometers from the Grinduro village. I thought it was Grinduro, but it's Grinduro, so maybe I need to clarify that one a little bit later. But we're heading down to the village now where most people are camping. I'm not quite sure why I'm not camping, why I wasn't given the option to camp, but it's probably for the best because it's quite cold and I haven't camped in a while, so it might not be such a pleasant experience. But I have my seat post here, which I'm brandishing like a weapon, and I have a little snack bag from the buffet and a banana because it's quite a worrying thought not knowing when you're next going to eat. I'm just waiting for Paulina, and then we are heading down to the village and we'll get the bike set up, hence why I have my seat post. If you ever find yourself in the middle of the Eiffel Mountains, I would recommend to stay at the Landhaus Eiffel-Sicht. Rise and shine! It's time to get the day started. How are you feeling? Welcome to the vlog.
Middle of nowhere, beautiful place.
Can't get any better, can it? She looks a bit nippy.
Happy we're not sleeping in a tent.
Paulina has found her bike for the weekend. She has suspension, whereas I don't, so I'm at a bit of a disadvantage, I think. Got the Canyon Grizzle, even got a name on it. Little bento box for the snacks. Nice chimney as well. Oh, what's going on down here? That's quite funky. What are your first impressions of the bike?
Cool. Excited to ride it.
Yeah. It's very groovy. It's 10:30 right now, but it looks like it could be 7 a.m. Look at these.
Your name. But this is tomorrow.
The menu for tomorrow.
But they changed it.
We start here. I don't even know where it goes. Ella Harris?
Ellen?
Ella Harris.
Ella.
Right there.
Oh, with an E. Ella Harris. Great.
Here is a lot of things to hand over.
Okay, thank you.
Here you go. Wait, I got the chip. And I got
Chuck
some
that there.
fireworks over there.
Perfect, thank you. This is my name. This is my muesli bar. These are my socks. Some fresh new kicks for the weekend, complete with time cleats, which are weirdly quite small looking. Paulina's just dialing hers in right there. Oh, that's contraband right there. Get that Shimano off, thank you very much. This is what we need. Yeah, the float on these cleats is quite spectacular. Wow. That's why I didn't want to do a proper bunny hop. You like the shoes? Yeah, they feel really comfy actually. I think they're better than my current shoes. With the brands that shall not be named. Getting some fresh hoops. It's lunchtime and it's really cold, but I'm just summoning up the energy to go out for a ride. The bike is now set up. I'm eventually going to leave the fire, and how is this for Kiwi ingenuity? No Garmin mount, but no worries. It wasn't actually my idea, it was the German's idea. But this will do the job. Look at that. Perfect. I hear there's some magic going on over here.
Yeah, here inside.
Look at that, folks. What is this sorcery? That is cool. Ooh, you know you're in Germany when? purple hills are quite cool.
We are here at the Grinduro, Germany, and we're starting here with a really pretty uphill fast Prologue, so we'll be excited.
Oh, that's very. Oh, this is a gentleman.
It's uphill, but I wouldn't say it's fast. Okay. It won't take very long, but that's
for now, because there's a third attempt also. And off he goes.
Should have a bit of a pre-race interview. Need to get the heart rate down before I start.
This is like Formula 1.
I've taken the leg warmers off.
When do you do
I've taken
your
the
first
vest
attempt?
off. I don't have my water bottle. I've taken the pump out, so I've gone for the marginal gains, but I don't know if that's going to help me. Oh, I heard my name. Do I need to go?
Are you ready to go?
Just to the left, please. Yeah. To the
The
right.
SRAM ladies are taking things very, very seriously. Yes. You got the view? One to the back for you. That's from the Netherlands. And off you go.
That's ugly. Everything's shaking.
Yeah, it was short and quite hard. It was a steep section, and
The second time was a vast improvement actually. I asked around for some pacing strategies as I don't quite think I'd executed my best run the first time round, so actually lowered the tyre pressure, decided not to go full gas, build the lactate acid up too early, so then I really went for it on the flat section in the middle, and I think that paid off because I dropped my time by 3 seconds. I did have a DNF though the second round, so then I went around for my third round, and that was when I did the PB. I needed that setback, I think, in the second round to motivate me further. It's 6 o'clock now, and I have been in my kit since 12 o'clock. As the overused saying goes, chamois time is training time. I'm just getting out some fresh kit actually. Got what I like to call the Belgie tights that I'm going to put on. I'll give you a demonstration in a minute. It's just getting a little bit nippy here, so it's time to put on the winter woolies. We're back, bitches!
for food.
For food! And this time, we're not in kit. Had enough kit time today.
Are you hungry?
Thank you.
Have a good dinner.
Ooh. Whoa!
Check whether you have your last, the last edition of the Gijs Roots Artemoed.
Welcome to Saturday. This is our menu. And this is our menu. Should be a wild day.
Whoa! 98 k's today in these questionable weather conditions. Yeah. Safety first in the car. Already ready to go. Peak down, peak up. Bit of both. Quite like peak down actually. And then, oh, I don't know this. Okay, I've got like 3 layers going on. Oh, it couldn't be better. I know. Just rolling to the start of the Grinduro, 98 kilometres, 4 timed sections, and not the greatest of weather. But I have lots of snacks in my pocket. Got some stroop waffles, so that's the main thing. I'm dressed for the elements. It's not often that you see me in leg warmers, so that's quite a special occasion. First things first, as they always say.
Everybody,
Yay, bravo!
it's a beautiful. If you want to leave,
We're allowed to leave now. It's 9 o'clock. It's the start time.
We first want coffee.
Yeah, this is the start area. It's a little bit underwhelming. There's no particular start line as such. Everyone's just free to take off when they wish.
Yeah, but the races are on the time.
Yeah, time sections. So we'll head off soon. Oh, better than the hotel coffee, but still German level coffee. Okay, I think it's time to go. I don't even think we're 5k in. There's water all over my lens, so apologies for that. I'm sensing this is going to be a long day. It's rather slow going. I'm sort of overheating, but I'm not. We've just come into an open area, and now the wind and the rain is coming out in force, so I'm not quite as cozy as I was 10 minutes ago in the forest. I don't know where Paulina is, behind me somewhere. Seems like every man for himself, and we're only 20 minutes in. Can't help others, you just gotta help yourself. Love a bit of hike a bike. Oh, it's quite long up there.
Yeah. You wanna try?
Oh yeah. Still here, but making progress. I'm not doing much, but thank you to Nate for stopping.
I asked you if you're gonna ride together and you said yes, so I guess that's part of it.
This time I actually had tubeless though, and I still got a puncture. Whereas at the rancher a couple weeks ago, I didn't have tubeless and I got a puncture. So I'm not really seeing the benefits of tubeless right now.
Better?
Okay. When you go to start riding again and then you realise it's actually a double puncture.
Searching for the sun.
Is this like the tubeless happy dance?
Seems like, but with this one we have luck and the season holds.
Ooh. In case you're wondering, we're still here. This man is my saving grace. On the move again with a tyre that's not sitting properly on the rim, but what can you do? And it's very cold. The weather took a turn for the worst when we were stopped, so it's best that we just keep on moving. Fantastic, isn't it?
Lovely.
I found some backup.
This way.
We've got a good Bear Grylls technique here. That's what he would do to keep warm. Star jumps.
Stretching.
hard to believe it, but we've only done 26k and this is supposed to be a 98-kilometer event. And it's absolutely pissing down with rain. Excuse my language, but we've made it to a snack stop, so that's a positive. Some drink. I haven't drunk one single sip of water, so this is not useful for me. Oh, hello. Thank you very much. On brand. Shout out to Oscar Oat Bars, I really like them. And just as I'm inside the tent, it started raining even more. Fantastic. We have a fellow GoProer.
Yeah. You hear the beeping.
Hello.
The beeping is all over. Yeah.
This is really tasty. Will your video be on YouTube as well?
It might. It's actually for the Grinduro channel.
Oh, okay.
So you've been. How did you survive your punctures?
Pardon? Sometimes it's just nicer to walk. Conceded defeat. It was quite muddy down the bottom. I've done a lot of muddy things in my time, but I don't think I've ever been this filthy ever before. Oh my gosh, I could just feel the mud caked on my face, drooping underneath my eye. Can't even see where I'm going right now. Just too much mud to deal with. This is a nice reprieve though. We're actually on a gravel road and not some muddy sheep track. Hi Paulina.
You had a flat tire again? Or?
I had a double puncture.
No.
You left.
Yeah, I did.
And then I realised the other one was flat.
Oh, you look dirty.
I'm filthy. Can't get more German than this, can you? Castle and wind turbine.
Castle? I would say it's...
You wouldn't say that's a castle? Or you'd call it a burg?
Borg.
Borg.
And windmile is... I don't know.
We're on the road for a little bit. The sun is shining. I'm no longer verging on hypothermic. Happy days. Admiring the German wildlife. Oh, hello. Just did the downhill segment. Thought I was recording it, but according to my GoPro, I wasn't. Fortunately, my partner in crime for this Grinduro flattered partway down, so not too sure what he's up to. Nearly at the lunch stop now, so I think that's well needed.
Thank God.
Camera battles.
Yeah.
Might have to take a bit of everything. Ooh, it just keeps on going. Time for the warm section, I think. Had our lunch stop. Got really cold sitting around eating lunch, but forced ourselves out for loop number 2 now, which is only 40k, but might be just as slow going, hopefully not. 3 times segments in this loop. Here we go. Decided not to wash my face, just being authentic.
I want to...
Third puncture of the day.
Clean your pants, right?
Your GoPro, okay? His name is Patrick. Patrick, my name is Dick. Wish you good luck and come on, venga, venga, venga.
Thanks, Patrick
Come on.
and Dick, for locating my GoPro that fell out.
Colin, come on, Colin. Okay.
Oh my gosh. My GoPro just fell out at the end of the hill climb timed segment, but we went the wrong way in the middle of the timed segment anyway and lost probably a good 3 minutes. So I still got to the finish line of the timed segment and then returned back on foot to find my GoPro because I didn't want to take my timing chip back through the timed segment, if you get my drift. So now I am ceremoniously walking back across the finish line. Holy I can't ride down there. I'm gonna record this on my GoPro. Okay, this could be Ella dying on camera. Oh! 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 Third timed segment done. That was a bit of fun. Had a few unexpected surprises in there. Keep everyone on their toes. I filmed the whole thing so I can show you what it was about. Now I think we have 15k to go, and to be honest, I'm a bit over this. It's definitely been a Grinduro, true to the name. This climb is quite steep. We're on the last climb. We have 87k in the bag, 10k to go. We've been out for 4 hours and 23 minutes. What an ordeal. Haribo stop. Good for the morale. Not much morale out here at the moment.
Everybody.
Yay, gravel!
It's a beautiful
little shot of the wind turbines there. Wind turbine appreciation shot. Vamos. Basically been toured a turbine. Fourth and final segment complete. Mate got a puncture again. So that's the 50% of the segments he's got a puncture in, so that's really convenient. And now we just roll to the finish. It was a very fun segment actually. Lots of ups and downs, twists and turns, but my GoPro is about to die because I left it running. I've also got mud in my eyes, so I shall see you at the finish line. I think the elapsed time is going to be longer than the riding time at this point. 5 punctures between the two of us. I don't think we make a very good gravel team. Luck is not on our side, especially when I can't fix them.
This is a takeover from me. It was fun to ride with you, and I hope I will see you soon and we can have another ride.
Made it.
Don't forget to have
Now it decides to be nice out there. Would you look at that? We're all freshened up and ready to go back down to the campground to enjoy the evening's festivities. I'll take you along and also tell you how the race ended up. Also, big kudos to the GoPro right here, because it's had a tough day today. It's been really muddy, really wet. I've been thrashing it about, throwing it everywhere, dropping it in grass, and it survived. It's a little bit worse for wear. There's a bit of mud on it, but I'll get some wet wipes and it'll be good to go, spick and span. Thanks, GoPro. You've done a great job today. I actually bought this polar fleece like 6 months ago, but it hasn't been cold enough for me to wear it. So finally, I get to wear my polar fleece. It's even got some quite nifty pockets here. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this one. I think it's excellent attire for going down to the camping ground in. So Paulina, how was it today? Give the followers a summary of your experience at the Grinduro.
For me, it was not really a good day.
Just talk us through it. What happened?
Yeah, I just woke up with some sore cough, so it was painful for my lungs to suffer on these short, steep, hilly climbs.
That's true. And the weather didn't really help either.
I was happy to see you 2 times on the road with the flat tires.
Yeah.
Making up to me 2 times.
Yeah, you caught up to me with my double puncture, and then you sailed off into the distance, and then I was very pleased to see you suddenly in front of me again. It was a lovely surprise. Yeah. How did you find the weather out there today?
Actually, I was quite good packed, so in the beginning it was really hot.
Yeah!
But then it started raining again and I was wet, and then I was like, oh, I'm nice and warm.
Yeah, you were wearing a lot of clothing at the start and I was getting quite warm, and I thought Paulina's wearing the rain pants, not even proper cycling pants. I thought, wow, she's gonna be steaming. But luckily then it started raining and then I stopped for my punctures, so I was very cold after that, and I guess you also cooled down with the rain.
After 56k I stopped.
Yeah, fair enough. I probably would have considered doing that as well at the 16k mark when I had my double punctures. I would have thought 57k was more than enough.
But then the sun was coming out, so...
yeah, it took 2.5 hours to do the first 56k. I guess that's not too bad, but it felt like it was very slow going. Yep. And there were lots of really slow sections.
It was also like, because the whole time there were sections and this and that.
I definitely didn't anticipate that it was going to be quite so, not technical, but just slow in places.
Yeah, that's true.
Very muddy and very like cyclocross mountain bike style rather than just classic gravel. Yeah.
That was not.
Definitely wasn't a gravel race. So to summarize the Grinduro, I would say it's a great event with really good vibes, excellent snacks, but it was definitely harder than I anticipated. I just didn't expect it to be so slow going and mentally draining, because it was quite technical, very muddy, the weather didn't help, and it just wasn't your typical gravel race. It was a lot more challenging than that, so I think it's quite an accomplishment to actually finish it. And kudos to everyone that got round, because it certainly wasn't easy. It was 5 hours on the bike for 98k. It wasn't like that physically exhausting, but it was just draining, because here in the Eiffel Mountains, it's just constantly up and down, rolling the whole time. So for 98k, there was 2,200 meters of climbing. So yes, quite a solid day in the saddle, I would say. Now we are just heading back into the campground. Going to enjoy the vibes, see what's happening, and grab some dinner.
Yeah, the dinner is really good.
Yeah.
They're making it all fresh also. I saw they were cutting a lot of sweet potatoes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
As far as the catering and the event village goes, top notch.
Yeah.
And here we have the queue for the bike wash. It's a hot commodity today, that's for sure. Yeah. Athlete beverage of choice. Cheers. Now I've checked out the results from the timed sections. I did really well on 3 of the timed sections. I'm actually very pleased with my downhilling, my single track skills and my helter-skelter. But unfortunately the climbing, where I'm normally good, I went the wrong way and I lost like 4 minutes. So I would have won, but I think I was 3rd female. So that's a bit sad, but you know, luck wasn't on my side, or navigation skills weren't on my side today. What do we have here? What German delicacy am I about to try?
It's white Glühwein.
White Glühwein.
Normally it's red.
Oh, why is it white then?
Well, for a little bit of taste of adventure.
Oh, okay. Excellent. I shall enjoy this, thank you. Another day, surprise, surprise, it's still raining. My enthusiasm for riding in the rain was dampened ever so slightly yesterday, so I'm not really feeling all that motivated to ride today, but let's get out there and have some fun. So we're here Sunday morning for the hangover ride. I don't have a hangover after my 1 mulled wine, but I'm here anyway and I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear. The weather's not the greatest today and I see no other participants for this ride, so maybe we'll head out, maybe we won't. Got a coffee anyway, so that's getting the morale high. But I'd just like to thank Canyon and Gero for bringing Paulina and I to this event. Canyon for the bike, Gero for getting us here, and SRAM for all the mechanical setup and yeah, just sorting us out. So we've had a fantastic weekend, so thank you for having us at the Grinduro. Over and out.
Nap for an
and
hour.
also Bella for the shoes,
Good breakfast.
Time for the pedals,
Thanks.
Schwalbe for the tyres. The ride isn't happening this morning. I bailed, it's just a bit too wet and cold and no one else is coming.